Throughout the process of making my sequence, I've used different types of technology for the construction of it. Not only have I used programs such as Final Cut and GarageBand, I've also used a website called WordPress to help me with certain aspects of the production. WordPress was very useful as it allowed me to blog every step involved into making my piece that may not be so obvious to the audience. For example, audience researches into aspects of my piece were shown throughout online polls and surveys. This was useful as it allowed me to easily access my steps and plans when producing the sequence on Final Cut, accurately making it as I planned. This website allowed me to also easily edit my work if I had any improvements or changes. For example, my initial music choice was different to the one used in my final piece, as it was easy to change. Another reason this website was particularly useful was because it allowed me to embed items on my page, making them easily accessible. For example, my poll. By embedding that onto my page, when asking the audience to fill it in, it only required me to send one link before they can easily access it and vote, which means I gathered a higher response rate than I'd planned. I also embedded music onto my page via SoundCloud and added YouTube clips of my production cards and sequence clips due to this feature. Another additional website I embedded to my page was DocStock, which allowed me to easily upload all my documents of research, for example my survey, to my pages as well as keeping the text minimal for the audience. As part of the planning process, I also used GarageBand to create specific sounds incorporated in my piece. For example, my Tropic Productions card sound. It was also used to create my animatic, which is an important step in making a sequence as it gives you an idea of what your film will look like when it comes together. After the animatic, I constructed a script that was important to do, as it allows the cast to follow dialogue and directions that I've instructed in order to successfully make my production how I'd planned it to be. To do this, I used an online script maker called ScriptBuddy. I chose to use ScriptBuddy, that is an online script creator, as it doesn't require you to download it, making my work easily accessible for me, allowing me to access it at any time or place. By using a script creator, it produces it in an official screenplay style, allowing it to effectively show directions, dialogue, and transitions. Once I carried out the filming, I had to import the footage onto a program through iMovie. After this, I moved my footage onto Final Cut, as this was where I had edited my footage. Through this program, I learnt that you could easily adapt shots to how you wanted them to be. To make my piece resemble an opening sequence, I had to make sure I included titles of people's names, production companies, etc. In order to do this, I used a program called LiveType. LiveType allows you to easily edit any phrase/title with transitions and different presentations onto the screen. I used the same font issued on this program to make each title, and the same transition of a crawl and pause. LiveType is easy to use and taught me how to create moving text in an interesting and engaging way.